up, y'all? Chargers Truther. It's pretty late right now. It's 4 in the morning. Talking about the game, we lost 24-27 in week 2 of the 22 season to the Chiefs. It was a pretty crazy game. It was close. We lost by 3 points. There was a lot of stuff that went down. We were winning in the beginning, like many games, and we gave it up at the end, like many games in Chargers recent history. That's kind of how the Chargers do it. So yeah, I'm drinking water. I don't know. Gonna go to bed right after this, and gonna go over these stats and talk about the game. What I think. Yeah. Shit. So much went down. It was freaking crazy, really. Justin Herbert, 33 for 48, 334 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, 100.5 rating. Not as good as against the Raiders. You'd expect that. Again, he played pretty much amazing. 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. It's like, yeah, bro, you get an A. And that 1 interception was kind of like a gimmicky thing where the tight end really shouldn't have even been there. It should have been another guy. And, he was tired. He maybe moved the wrong way. Maybe Herbert misread it. Maybe it was on Herbert. I don't know. But yeah, it is what it is. 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Rushing, Austin Eckler, 14 carries for 39 yards, 2.8 average. That's just not good. Not good. Joshua Kelly, 4 for 22, 5.5 yards a carry. That's better. It's like identical to last week. It's literally like identical stats to last week, pretty much. Kelly apparently needs to get more carries or something. Eckler is just not... he's a beast. He's hitting. He's putting his body on the line. Eckler is doing everything we can ask him to do. It's just that maybe the line's not pushing it, but he's just not running the ball good enough. Is it his fault? Maybe. Is it the line's fault? Maybe, but for whatever reason, it's just like handing him the ball is not working. It's just not working. Like, my opinion, we should have had a bigger back. We should have had someone else that's better, So I'm just saying, guys, we should have somebody to we should have invested a little more in the running back position. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, receiving, Mike Williams went off. 113 yards, 8 receptions, and a touchdown. That insane one-handed grab. That's what it's going to take to keep us in the game. A crazy one-handed... No, but he's a beast. Gerald Everett, 6 receptions for 71 yards. He did great. He was freaking gassed on that last play. DeAndre Carter, 3 receptions for 55 yards. That's a crazy average. He had a big old reception. He played good. Eckler, 9 receptions for 55 yards. 9 receptions for 55 yards. That's pretty crazy. He caught 9 passes. He caught the most passes in the game. What that tells me is that Justin Herbert had to check it down a lot. He was under pressure a lot. And he was. I saw it. I was worried for him. He got hurt, He was under a lot of pressure in this game. He really was. And it's like, whose fault is that? Is that, who are you going to put it on? I'd actually have to watch the tape a little bit more, but I'm just saying he was under a lot of pressure and he got hurt. So we're going to go to defense. 9 tackles, Derwin's again putting on. He's just beasting out there. And yeah, Derwin's a beast. He's putting the team on his back, Tranquil had 7 tackles and a half sack. Beast. It actually wasn't I mean, all right, yeah, you give him a half sack. J.C. Jackson, 6 tackles, got burned on that touchdown. Asante Samuel, 4 tackles. Sebastian Joseph Day, 4. Joey Bosa, 3. A little bit of a he had a tackle for loss. I think the defense played pretty good. The defense played pretty dang well. They played well. They stopped Patrick Mahomes a lot, and it was just really a close game. It was just a really close game. Could have gone either way. It really came down to a razor blade, thin margin. We could have won that game very easily. It's just that what happened was that Gerald Everett was tired. He wanted to come out. We should have let him come out. We should have called timeout, done something, and it bit us in the butt, That's what happened. Bit us in the butt right there. So, I'm not too worried, but I think that we should have won that game. We should have freaking closed it out and just dominated. And again, we let it slip away. What worries me is not, I think our season's in jeopardy. I don't think so. I think we're still on track. What worries me is that this has happened so many times before. It's like, it just seems like that's expected. We expected that to happen. How is that possible, How do we just expect to give up, the lead and just lose in the fourth quarter? Why does that happen so often? It doesn't make sense, that shouldn't be happening. So, yeah. And another thing is that Herbert got injured, Herbert threw the pick 6 and we were already... Chiefs are an amazing team. They're maybe the best team in the entire NFL. And they were putting the pressure on us. They were putting tons of pressure. They were being physical. And they were challenging us to match that physicality. You saw Derwin slam Kelsey. That was matching that physicality. But across, we did a good job again. We literally were matching them. We were beating them. We were there. We were right there. But what really exposed us was that goal line on the one throwing a pick 6. Like, what is this, the Super Bowl Kurt Warner? Come on. You can't do that. So that was tight end should have came out, and we should have had someone else there. There should have been a better plan, maybe call a timeout. Hindsight is 20/20, I think is the saying, looking back on it. Obviously, you could kind of see what they were trying to do to hurry it up, I guess, try and catch them. Maybe that was a little plan. Didn't work out. But to go to Everett after he's already gassed is just not smart. I don't know, tough call. But, the point that I saved for the end is Justin Herbert's injury. He got injured while we were already losing by 10, I think. And it's just like, he's so hurt. On one play, he literally gave up during the play and threw it away. He was like running, he was about to throw it. His ribs hurt him so bad. He was like, fuck this, bro. Fuck this play. My ribs hurt. Like, I feel for that dude, like, they're like, nah, bro, you gotta be in there. Like, you're not coming out, Herbert. Like, Herbert, without you, there's no fans. There's none of the coaches. Nobody's getting paid. Nothing is happening in this organization. Like, this entire organization is piggybacking on you, Justin Herbert. We're on you, bro. If you're out, we're about to be fired, bro. We're out. And Justin Herbert is like, with his hurt ribs, he's like, fuck this, bro. Fuck this shit, bro. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all. So that just made us look so bad. So bad, And I hope that we didn't anger Herbert and make him not want to play for us anymore. Hopefully, because he doesn't have to sign that extension. any other team is going to give him a blank check. It's not just the Chargers. He'll go anywhere. Any team will give him a blank check as long as they don't already have Mahomes. Um, so, anyways, it was just crazy to see Herbert get injured like that and struggle like that. Just be in pain and really, and just like, we've never seen that rawness of him. Um, so, anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up here. We lost. We're 1-1. We have some question marks. I think really the run game. We need the run game to emerge, to happen, bro. Like, Herbert threw it 48 times. That's just not a winning formula, bro. If you're throwing it that much, that means you're struggling. You're hoping, you're praying more, even if he's a great quarterback. So we need a run game, bro. Like, we have Eckler running, and we have Kelly running, and we have Michelle running, and they're all so small, bro. They're small. Then it's just how much rushing yards do we get? 39, 22, 13. I don't even think that's 100 yards between literally 4 players, 3 running backs. Like, like, I don't want to start mentioning Telesco's name because I know I do that too much, but no playoffs. We have to fire this GM. It's his 10th season. I don't care any excuses. I don't care if I don't care if Justin Herbert knocks a chick up and he has to go take care of this kid, and he's like, bro, I'm taking care of the baby. I'm not playing football. I don't even care if the excuses are that random. If we don't make it, he's out. I think so. How many years are we giving this dude? So, 1-1, guys. We got an easy schedule coming up. Let's, I'm trying to bring more positive vibes if we win. But if we lose, we got to be real about this stuff. So, results, playoffs. We need playoffs. We're aiming for this Super Bowl. We're not aiming just to make a wild card and be out like the Raiders last year. We're better than that. We have players that are better than that. Maybe as a whole, if you incorporate the whole organization, we're probably better than the Raiders. But are we better than the best? I don't know. I don't know. So, anyways, 1-1. I think we got the Jaguars next. We should win that game. Push us to 2-1. So let's go on a run right now. Let's get this rushing game going. Balanced offense is what we need. Defense is still good. Let's hope Herbert comes back healthy, slinging it in a good attitude. Let's just make this trajectory go up. That's what we need, bro. So, alright. Anyways, that's it. Let's get this win next week. Chargers Truther out.